The key to the life you want, the key that you are looking for, is discipline. You need discipline. Motivation will get you nowhere. Motivation is a little boost that'll get you tiny progress, but it's not long lasting and it's not effective. Think about the everyday people that you see through your day-to-day life. These people are motivated to do certain things. Motivation is nothing without discipline. And discipline can survive on its own without any motivation. That's what discipline is. And these people that you see in your everyday life, they lack discipline. And they fuel off motivation, which is the reason they can never get ahead. This is the reason they can keep their head above water. Life whoops people in the tail, and that's motivation enough to keep your head above water. But other than that, you need that extra kick to where you do a little bit extra than everybody else, to where everybody else clock into their 9 to 5 working an 8 to 10 hour shift. But what about that extra 2 hours afterwards? Most people go home and relax. What do? Because you're disciplined, you go to the gym. You work on your craft, you study your career, you get further ahead. And that little extra piece that's called discipline. Everybody wants to look good. They want to have abs. Everybody want to feel happy. Everybody wants to be rich. And since everybody wants those things, that means everybody has motivation. But the reason everybody don't get those things is because everybody don't have discipline. That's why the scripture says faith without works is dead. Faith is motivation. Discipline is works. Obviously, we know scripture has multiple meanings to certain scriptures. This is one of the meanings to this scripture. Faith without works is dead. Motivation without discipline is dead. Because the reason you motivated is because you have the faith. You know you haven't seen it. You know it's in you to have a great life, to become your best self. But you don't have the works. You don't have the discipline to go and achieve that. So you have the belief in yourself and the belief in God that you can do it, but you're too lazy to put in the works. You have motivation and faith without no works and discipline. Get used to the life of discomfort if you want to be successful, because it's not going to go away. And you trying to take the easy way out ain't doing nothing but making you unsuccessful at your goals. When it comes to success, there's no gray area. It's either black or white. You either reach a goal or you don't. Just like if your goal is to run 1 mile, but you run 0.9 miles, you still failed your goal. You're like, oh, well, I ran 90% of it. No. That wasn't the goal, though. 0.9 wasn't the goal. You failed your goal. And most people, you'll realize they quit when they're almost right there. Why would you do that? You did the hard part. Metaphorically, you ran the 0.9, but you quit on the 0.1. Put it into this perspective. You ran 0.1 miles 9 times already. You telling me you can't do it one more time? Really? And when you put it into that perspective, bro, it changes everything. Go 100%. Go all the way. There's no reason in half doing it, because now you're just torturing yourself. Because you're doing the hard part of it and still not getting the cookie out of it. You're not getting the sweet part out of it. You're not getting the sweet ending, the happy ever after out of it. But you're doing the hard part. That sucks. That's even worse than doing it 100%. When you really think about it, you're actually doing harder work by avoiding hard work. Half doing a goal is pretty much doing the hard part and not getting the achievement out of it. You're doing more work. So think about that. And I thank y'all for listening to me today. Make sure to subscribe and like. We almost at 500 subscribers. And I'll see you on the next video.